So you there, today I'm going to teach you exactly how you can make your first $500 from CPA marketing, partner with companies abroad within the next 10 days. And when I tell you 10 days, I mean 10 days. Take it very, very seriously. And the amazing thing is that in this particular training that I'm going to be taking you through, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know. When I tell you I'm going to teach you everything, I mean I'm going to teach you everything, like from A to Z. Like, I've made over 30 million naira from this particular business. Believe it or not. If you choose to believe it, is your wish, right? But I'm telling you for a fact that I've made over 30 million from this business, and I want to teach you how you can make your first $500 from CPA marketing, partner with companies. And the amazing thing is that you can partner with all these abroad companies, whether you are educated or you're not educated. And for this particular business, we'll just be using our phone. So I'm going to be going deep down into it. I'm going to be teaching you in just 3 steps. So I want you to pay serious attention. But before we even do that, this particular class is going to take us, me and you right now, that we're having right now, it's going to take me and you about 1 hour, right? 1 hour plus or thereabout. So make sure you're 100% ready and let's go in. And yes, I want to appreciate you for deciding to change your life today, because it takes a lot for people to decide that, okay, I want to become better, I want to change my life. Because I remember very, very well when I started business, it took me a very, very conscious decision to go ahead and become who I am today. In fact, at some point, it was my girlfriend who, at that particular point, she was not even my girlfriend then. I wanted to toast her. I was already even imagining that, oh, more, this girl is going to be my babe and all that. Until one day, I think I was in 200 level then, she told me something in my ear. She said, I really like you, I like your character, like, I like the fact that you're a fine boy and all that, but the problem is that you are too broke for my liking. And then imagine I was in 200 level trying to study engineering and all that. I thought about this thing, and I said, one day I need to like change my life, I need to become somebody better, I need to try as much as possible to change this story, because I can't have the fact that, oh, I'm checking all the boxes and just because I don't have money, I'm not getting what I desire. So yeah, that is another thing. And the amazing thing is that this business is what took me from being a broke guy to a multi-millionaire. So that particular broke guy that you see there, that my girlfriend was looking down on, I'm now a millionaire. I wonder what she's even thinking about right now. Anytime maybe she sees me and I'm driving in my Benz, or maybe in my cool 3-bedroom apartment and all that. So all these things, at some point I was nothing. And the amazing thing is that I did this business without any startup capital. Like, I didn't have any capital when I was starting this business. And even my friends and my family that have even gone ahead to teach, they have also been able to understand this business and have been able to make a lot of money for themselves. And it's a 100% true story. And that's exactly what I want from you. Because at this particular point, you watching this video right now, you might think that, oh, probably maybe nothing can come out of me, I can never ever make money and all that. It's a lie. It's just your belief. And the only reason why you have not started making money from any business that you have been trying online is because you have not gotten the right information or the right guidance. And that's what I'm going to be giving you in this particular video that you're going to watch, in this particular training that you're watching right now. And just like I said, the amazing thing about this business is that it only takes 3 steps for you to grab on this opportunity and make a lot of money for yourself. And the thing is, this opportunity has always been in front of you all this while, and obviously you don't know that it has been in front of you, and that is what I want to be revealing in today's training. Now, like I said, this is where I'm going to be showing you exactly how to make your first $500 from CPA marketing, partner with companies abroad within the next 10 days. Like I said, you're just going to be using your phone, following the 3 steps I'm going to be sharing in tonight's class, or in this particular video right now, and you just be implementing it just like I'm going to be showing you right now. And this is me in 2020. In case you thought what I was saying earlier was a fluke, this is me in 2020 by the left. You can see me trying to struggle, trying to make some money for myself, trying to, you can see the way that particular laptop that you see is a laptop that my brother bought for me. In fact, I had to lie to him that I was using it for a school project, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is that, like, I needed to find a way to get that particular laptop, like one way or the other. And the truth is that if you really, really want to get something, you are going to find a way to get it no matter how. So that is one of the reasons why, I had to tell him that I was in for a school project, blah, blah, and he gave me, and I started trying to find ways to make money online, because I knew that I was always going to have a laptop. But then I did not even know CPA. Like, I knew I was always going to need a laptop, but I didn't even know that CPA, you don't even need any laptop to do it. If I knew, maybe I wouldn't have even told him that I wanted the laptop. But fast forward now, you can see me by the right, enjoying myself with my hard-earned dollars and all that, and you can see me in my iPhone 12 Pro Max, and just chilling and just smiling, because since when I found CPA, it has been all smiles for me and my family. And I'm going to promise you something. By the end of this particular training that you're just watching, you would have discovered how I went from running an online business in a flooded apartment to becoming a multi-millionaire by the age of 21. Like, I started this business when I was in 300 level, just like I told you, and by the time I was in like 400 level, I was already a multi-millionaire, and I was just 21 years old then. And obviously now I'm a graduate, you know, I just keep on doing the same thing I've always been doing while I was in school, even right now that I've left school and all that. And I'm telling you 100% for a fact that if you follow the step-by-step method I'm going to be sharing in this particular class that we're having together, in this particular training that me and you are having, this particular heart-to-heart talk that we're having together, I'm guaranteeing you that you even be making above $500, because all you need to just be successful in this business is your phone and about 2 hours in a day. So think about it, like you might be doing a job right now and that particular job cannot even pay you enough, but you're waking up in the morning and coming back in the night every single day for 7 days. But with this business, for about 2 hours in a day, you know, with the right guidance and the right mentorship I'm going to be giving you in today's training, you'll see that it is very, very easy. Sometimes, like most of my students, they will even take off days. They don't even need to, you know, do work some days. And the day you work, you're only just going to be working for 2 hours in a day. So it's just too amazing to miss. Now, I want to sound a good warning to you that is watching this video now. Now, I'm not going to be introducing you to any platform that is going to take your money. This is not Rackstelli. This is not Gifter World. This is not all those things that stole my money and your money at that particular point. What I want to simply do is that I want to give you the knowledge of CPA marketing so that you can earn huge amount of dollars for yourself. Now, these dollars that you're going to earn for yourself, what I want you to use it for is that I want you to be able to use it for yourself so that you can be financially independent. I'm very, very sure that you might have bills to pay, you might have people you need to sort, you might have maybe parents that, you know, like now if you're like me, my dad has retired, I lost my mom when I was very, very young, so, you know, I'm literally the one bankrolling my parents now. So like you might have all those kind of needs. Maybe you want to send your kids to school, or maybe you yourself, you're in school and you want to help yourself become somebody of respect, or you want to be able to sort your bills while you're in school. That's what I want you to use that dollars I'll be teaching you how to make in this particular class. That's what I want you to use it for. And the amazing thing is that even if you've tried everything else and failed in the past, what I'm going to give you here is going to help you break from the strongholds of poverty and give you the knowledge you need to earn thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for yourself, even if you don't have a job. Alright, if you are the kind of person that you don't have a job, be grateful you stumbled on this video, because we're about to change your status right now. And see, the thing is, one of my biggest inspiration for teaching is something that the Bible says. Like, I'm a very, very strong believer of the Bible. I believe in the word of God. I believe that the Lord is true. You know, the Bible is one of my biggest inspiration. In fact, from me to you, if you want to learn business, go and read Proverbs. It's extremely important. Alright, so one of my biggest inspiration for teaching is because the Bible says something: my people are destroyed due to lack of knowledge. Now, this simply just means that even if you love God and you don't have knowledge, you might still suffer. But most people don't even know this. They just go ahead and pray, and nothing comes out. It's because you don't have knowledge. There's a reason why when God asked Solomon to ask for anything he wants, he asked for wisdom. So that's how important knowledge is. In fact, the children of Israel, when God was the one that told them to leave the captivity, to leave Egypt, they went ahead and left, and they ended up spending 40 years. And the Bible recorded that journey was supposed to take them just 4 days. And the reason why that journey took them 40 years instead of 4 days is because the guidance of the Lord left them. That's why guidance is extremely important. Knowledge is extremely important. Extremely important. So you can even serve God, you can do everything right and still suffer. I remember one of my friends that I normally used to talk to, his name is Bashir. He was telling me about the story of Prophet Muhammad, you know, meeting one guy in the Quran there. I don't know the guy's name, but the guy left his horses, and Prophet Muhammad was telling them that why do you leave your your horses like this? Why do you leave them to be rowing? I think it's either horse or camel. And the guy now told the Prophet Muhammad that he puts his trust in God. And Prophet Muhammad now said, no, tie your horses first, or tie your camels first, then trust in God. Because that's how life works. You have to do a kind of work first, then you now hope for God to bless your work. That's how it is. So if you've been praying, whether you're a Muslim, whether you're a Christian, whether you don't even believe in God, or if you're believing for anything and you see that it has not been coming, it's because probably maybe you don't have the knowledge to go about that particular kind of thing. Now listen carefully. Now this particular class is for serious-minded people who are ready to build a legitimate business. So if you're watching this video right now, you're watching this training right now, and you're not a serious-minded person, you can go ahead and click away. because I don't want to waste my time teaching you and you will not use the knowledge I'm going to share with you, because this business is going to help you come out of poverty and change your story forever. The reason why I'm watching this business right now is because you want to solve your financial problems through CPA marketing, and that's exactly what I want to do for you in tonight's class. So I'm telling you for a matter of fact that this thing is 100% going to change your story. Just like it changed my own story and story of 100 people just like you that I have mentored in over 13 countries around the world. Like I have students over the world learning this particular skill, because this skill is a skill that no matter where you go in this world, provided you have an internet and you have your phone, you can always implement it. I'm talking of people like Gift here, who I mentored, and in 9 days made her first withdrawal of 80,000 naira, and she's just even 20 years old. So you can imagine somebody that is just 20 years old, 100 level student, making this amount of money for herself. Think about the possibilities of what she can do with this money. In fact, the first day that she sent me a message, she told me that that all she was doing before she found out CPA was that she was selling clothes on WhatsApp. Clothes on WhatsApp. You can never ever get rich selling clothes on WhatsApp. And that is just the truth. You can never ever get rich selling clothes on WhatsApp. She was like, no be small trenches. So, me I now told you, guy, you don't suffer. Like I was just like making jest of her. But this is just a 200 level student, 20 years old. She joined my mentorship, and she learned just like you're learning right now. And in just like 9 days, she sent me a message saying, I just want to share my little progress. Even myself, I was shocked. Like, because I know that most young people are not very, very serious. But if you're young and you're serious, you are even at an advantage as compared to people that are older. You can make a lot of money. And this is also Bolaji here, who is just 25 years old, and he tried a lot of stuff, and it was only CPA that worked for him. I'm telling you that you can just be like children of Israel, trying different stuff. Joining is supposed to take you 4 days. You go ahead and take 40 years, and you will not earn anything. You will not make any money. This guy tried e-commerce, information product, MLM, MMM, NNN, anything M. He tried it. But it was only when he started CPA with the kind of training I'm giving you right now that he now started making money. This guy made around 635k for himself from CPA, and he has even gone ahead to make more. Alright? Now there's also Mr. Ghana here, who finished university and didn't know what to do with his life. There are a lot of us, even me, I'm among. I studied civil engineering in school, but I've never ever used that degree to make one naira in my life. So imagine people that are studying primary education, people that are studying sociology. Like my course is a professional course, but as a matter of fact, it is useless. At least not now. At least for now, it is useless. Because I might still need 15 years of experience to even make a 200k per month salary. That's exactly where this guy found himself. And with this business, he made over $840 from this CPA business. If you calculate what $840 is, let's assume that maybe our exchange rate is maybe $750, for instance. This guy made around 630k for himself from this particular business. So I don't even know why people will see businesses like this and are going to leave it. There's also Dean Obole here. I love this guy so much. Now, this guy did this business while he was in school and made $2,250. And just like I told you, you don't need any capital for this business. So he did this business without running any single advertising. And amazing thing is that he was running his project. He's also a chemical engineering student. He was running his project when he did this business. So, like I told you, you just need 2 hours in a day for this business. So you can imagine somebody who is studying chemical engineering doing his project and is still able to make over, let me even see how much it is in naira so that we're very, very clear. 2250 times 750, that's around 1.6 million. So able to make over 1.6 million for himself while he's in school. So it literally helps everybody. Like Gift is just 20 years old, and she's making a lot of money for herself. Like this is also Raj Baba, a 45-year-old guy, and this guy works with MTN and does CPA only as a side hustle. He keeps his normal job. So like you can still even do a job you're doing right now and go ahead and still make some good money from CPA. This guy has a wife and 3 children. Like the day I asked him that, okay, why did you even start this business? Why are you doing this business and stuff? He said the reason why he's doing this business is because he's doing this business to help his family. He's doing this business to support his family. He's doing this business to like make sure that he's able to cater for his kids. Now, before we begin, there are some important things I want to tell you right now. Some very, very important things I want to tell you right now. Now, a lot of you underestimate what is coming this year, and I don't blame you, to be very honest. But if you are not being told, you will never ever know. Just think about something. If an earthquake is going to happen in where you are right now, and the ground is going to open up and swallow everybody, and everybody is going to die, if you are not being told, you are going to become a victim, and there is no excuse. Ignorance is not an excuse. But if somebody tells you up front what is going to happen, you might be able to run away and save yourself. Alright? Now, I expect you to have a pen and a paper. I expect you to have a biro or writing material by this particular point. Because what I'm going to be revealing to you in tonight's class, or in this particular training that we are now, is going to blow your mind. It's going to make you rethink everything you think you knew. There's a saying that says, the more you know, the less you know that you don't know. Now, in 2023 is going to be a very, very critical year. If you think I'm lying, go ahead and type in on Google predictions for 2023. It's going to be a very, very critical year. There's going to be serious hardship. There's going to be increased labor. People are going to suffer and people are going to lose their jobs. And nobody is going to be employed. How do I know? There's technology, artificial intelligence. Everything is just coming up. And all these things are just designed to help you stay jobless. And if you don't safeguard yourself, nobody's going to help you. You might think that, oh, the government is going to give you one miracle money from somewhere. The government is going to help you. It's a lie. You are totally on your own. In fact, it's us versus the government. Look at all the policies that the government has been releasing lately. How many of them have favored you? How many of them have made you $1? But instead, they are designed to keep you in depression. They are designed to keep you in poverty. Because if you are rich, how can they govern you? So it is me and you against the government. You need to safeguard yourself. And the only way you can safeguard yourself is by having enough money that can allow you make decisions as you want. You might be in your family meeting now and you say something and they'll say, shut up. In fact, the Bible says the counsel of a poor man is regarded as foolishness. In fact, you can be very, very wise. But if you don't have money, if you are poor, nobody is going to regard you. If you love yourself, if you love your family, if you love everybody around you and really want to make it, you're going to take this training extremely seriously. You're going to take this training extremely seriously. So now just beat your chest and say something and say, I will safeguard myself. Beat your chest and say it now. I will safeguard myself. Alright. Now let's move on. Now, I'm sure you've seen these people before. Like if you see on your screen, you can identify, I'm sure you can identify one or two people in this particular picture that you see here. By the right, you see Sabinus, you will see, I don't know this guy's name, but I know all these guys. I know remember this twice, this Cute Abiola, this, what do you call this guy? Macaroni, alright? This is the General, this is Kiki, this is Chris Clown, Brinjota. I'm sure you know all these particular guys. And you might be wondering why I'm asking you why you know all these particular guys. What I just simply want to do is that I'll tell you later in this particular class why I'm asking you whether you know these guys. So, but for now, just keep all of them in your mind because they have something to do with this CPA business that I want to tell you about. And if you want to know what that is, make sure you stay till the end because I'll be exposing all these people that you see right here. I will expose all of them today. You might think, oh, what's there to expose? That's why you need to pay serious attention and listen as I'm going to be sharing with you in this training. Now, I just want to quickly introduce myself. My name is Praise Akilami and I'm 23 years of age and I started business about two years ago. And in this short amount of time, I've been able to start 3 successful businesses, transacting over $400,000 in this particular period. If you change that to Naira, that's around 260 million that I've made from my 3 businesses that I've done over the last 2 years, even while I was in school. And I've mentored hundreds of people. Now, on average, my students make an average of $2,000 every single month on a monthly basis. So, in context, I'm just telling you that my students make at least 1.5 million every single month for themselves. And it's all thanks to my teachings. And that's why I believe that God is helping me. That's why I believe God keeps on blessing me. Because if you find a way to bless people, God is going to always find it back to bless you. See, I'm a science student. They said energy can never be created nor destroyed. The same thing with your actions. Whatever action you take today, you're always going to reap it. So if you decide to be stupid and you decide to go and rest and not do anything about your current financial situation, you are going to reap poverty. But if you take conscious actions to make yourself become a better person, you're going to reap wealth. It might take time, but yes, you're going to reap wealth. And you can go ahead and check me out on Twitter. This is a very, very old picture. I'm heavily verified on Twitter. You can see definitely I have over 60,000 followers at the time of recording this training that I'm showing you right now. And I'm followed by some of the best and the best in the industry. I'm followed by Don Jazzy himself. I'm followed by Apropos Doctor. I'm very, very sure you know Don Jazzy, the manager for Mavins and all that. You can see the guy follows me. You see right here, he follows me. You can even go and check if you want. Feel free to check. Okay, and I've been doing this business for a long time. That's why all these guys you see, they follow me. So if you want to send me a DM, you can go ahead and send me a DM on Twitter. If you want to maybe interact with me, Twitter is the best place. Please don't send me any DM on Facebook. Okay, Twitter is the best place to interact with me if you want to interact with me, because I want to continue having this relationship that I have with you, till eternity, so that you can always go out there and say Praise Aklami was one who changed my life. After I watched this video from Praise Aklami, my life totally changed. And I make money from what I teach. I'm extremely, extremely practical. All right, I'm extremely, extremely practical. This is one of This is one of the deal I was having with one of my affiliate managers. All right, her name is Alina. See, like I told you, I'm going to be teaching you exactly how you can make some money for yourself as a CPA partner. Okay, so this is one of my partners. This is one of the invoice I was trying to make a withdrawal from her. I was requesting a withdrawal of $1,200, and these are some of the dollars I've earned. So if I told you earlier when we started this meeting, I made over $400,000 from this business. So you can see on the dashboard, you can see $461,500. So it's a whole lot of money. It's a whole lot of money. And I'm not showing you this one so that you say, oh, this guy, there's money in this thing, so that the greed mentality will come into your head and you will not start thinking straight. No, I'm showing you this particular picture right now so that you are not going to put a limit to the amount of money you can make. Now, the reason why a lot of people are poor today is because they have a mental limit that they have put upon themselves. They believe that it is a kind of money that they can never ever make, no matter what they come across. And that is why I'm showing you this. I was once like that. I once believed too. Sometimes, like there was a time in my life where I've never ever held 100,000 naira cash on my hand. I didn't know what it feels. But now I can comfortably even hold maybe $20,000 on my hand, cash. But I don't even need to do that. It's pointless to me. Now, these are some of my small wins, all right? By the left, you see where I made a withdrawal of $1,350. By the right, you see where I made a withdrawal of $1,100. And you can see affiliates, commission, whatever. So you're partnering with all these particular companies as an affiliate using just your phone. Let me even show you a video of where I was making a withdrawal of some of my profits that I made so that you see how amazing and how interesting this is.
So guys, I'm withdrawing a commission of about $1,350 from my CPA affiliate account. One of them actually, I had a lot of them. This is a new one I just opened, and I think I made this in about 2 weeks ago. So you can see here, it says missing my name, Praise Aklami, and you can see this is my email address. And I can just scroll down and you can see here, it says $1,350. I can see here, it says affiliate commission. Okay, so once I just click on withdraw, you can see that I can even withdraw to like my crypto wallet. You can see here it says digital assets. I can actually withdraw my crypto wallet. This is all possible due to CPA affiliate marketing. Okay, so let me show you the dashboard again so that you know it's totally real. You can see $1,350. My students actually do way more than this. Honestly, this is just like one of our smallest accounts.
So just like I was telling you, my students do way more. I think my student makes on average $2,000 every single month for themselves. And one of the most amazing things about this particular video you're seeing right now is how I'm just casually talking about $1,000 or $1,350. Like I'm just casually saying, oh, I made, let's say, let me show you. Let's say, let me go ahead and bring out my calculator so that we'll see how. So that's $1,350 should be around 1 million. So I'm just telling you casually, in my singlets, in my joggers, in my house, in my dining table. This is where you can literally be from. And if you come to think about the fact that I started from that particular guy that you saw earlier that had to lie to his brother to get laptop money so that he can find a way to make money, like, it's just going to marvel you. And look at the receipt of when they send me a message, say a payment has been made to your account, blah 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 blah, of $1,350. Obviously I withdrew the money and I used it to solve my needs, help my family, and do a lot of amazing things. And the thing is, this CPA business didn't just give me money alone. With this business, I became the faculty president. I was well respected in school. In fact, I was the only person driving a car while I was in school. That's in my faculty. I was the only president that was driving a car. So it's just amazing the way this thing can change your status. And this business helped me travel to so many countries. Like, just at the age of 21, I traveled to Dubai for the first time. And the first time is always the most special time for me. I've traveled many countries many times, but the first time is always the most special time for me. And this is my trip to Ethiopia and Kenya, chilling. You can see all these white guys, all these Oyinbo people in where I am. Obviously, this, by the right here, this is my friend, with some other more white people. And I so much love this particular shirt that I normally wear. It says, "I'm gonna be a boss someday." You see, so actually, and it's all thanks to CPA that this dream is becoming a reality. And through the CPA business, I didn't just make money, just like I said. I was even able to open a business for my father. Whenever we have any family problem, any family issues, I was able to help them solve it very easily, and very money was no longer a problem for me. And because of this business, I was also able to increase my network. See, trust me, if you want to be connected to billionaires, you need to find a way to at least become a millionaire first, because billionaires don't even like poor people around them. And I was able to connect with a multi-billionaire businessman, Akin Alhabi, who is the founder of NairaBet and also Youth Empowerment Program. And one of the reasons why I love this man so much is because he's on the same mission that I am as well. He's trying to help the youths, because him too, he just came from one village in Ibadan. That's where he grew to becoming a multi-billionaire businessman. So anybody that is on that same page, that is the kind of person I want to follow as well. And he's also a member of the House of Reps, who helped us push the EndSARS movement so that they can end the killings of the youth. So it's just so amazing. And this is me teaching some of my students, in Dubai, relaxing, enjoying. This is my mentor here, Mr. Michael, teaching people like internationally. So it's just so amazing how much you can do with this business. See, if you are ever thinking of leaving this country, Nigeria, or living in any country you are right now watching this particular training, please live with a skill that you can use over and over again. Because if you don't, you're 100% going to suffer. Because you still end up suffering just like you're suffering in any country you are in right now. And even people that had nothing came under my mentorship and learned this business and upgraded their lives from poverty, just like it happened to me, to making a lot of money for themselves. A good example is Tuko, who bought himself his dream phone. He made $1,050. That's around 800k if you check it. Like this guy, him and his family, for them to eat, his family had to go to farm. They had to dig the soil, put seed there, wait 6 months before they have what they will eat. But this guy started this business, and in a space of about 3 months, he was already making over $1,000 every single month for himself. And this Bolaji here, who bought himself one of the best and latest Apple laptops for himself using the money he earned from CPA. There's also Sani Sharif here, who sent me a message that CPA has changed his life. And I want you to take all the screenshots I'm showing you, I want you to pay serious attention. I want you to read it by yourself. Like this guy said, "Boss, make I no lie you, this CPA don't change my life. I'm still setting up my workspace. Don't post it yet. I ordered a new system and some other stuff on my workspace, but they are not delivered yet." So this guy was able to change his apartment. A 200 level student to change his apartment, buy himself a new laptop, buy himself a new phone, change his life and his family life totally. In fact, he even went ahead to teach his brothers how to do this thing. And his brother made I think around $350 if I'm not mistaken. There's also a nurse here, Queen, who made around $1,950 from CPA deals. But she's just too crazy. She's doing it. She's working in the hospital. Doesn't have a lot of time, but on the side made $1,950 from this business. And at this particular point, you might even think I'm lucky. You might think I'm special, but I'm not even special. You've seen my story. I've told you everything. And see, you might even be asking yourself, okay, can this thing even happen to me? And that's why I'm going to share my story in the next 5 minutes. Then I'll go dive deep into the teaching. Now, to show you that regardless of your situation or current situation, the internet and the right knowledge is always going to save you. Just like everybody else, I was born to a normal Nigerian home. Like I told you, I'm just 23 years. And my family just had enough to keep us alive. But everything changed when my mother passed away in 2006. I was just 7 years old then, and I didn't even have a clue about what life was. Just 7 years old then. And my mom was the financial head in the sense that she was the one that was always bringing the money. So the moment she left, things became terrible and things became extremely tough for my dad. I was now forced to live in other people's house because my dad was always busy. He was trying to raise our relatives too. You know how this thing can be, where people will come and live in your house. Like, it was just crazy. So he couldn't even afford to spend any money or even spend any time with me. And things even became worse in 2015, just before I got admitted into University of Abuja. Like, nothing was totally working. And anytime I look back and I see myself today, I would also say, oh, more, the fact that you're failing in school doesn't mean you're going to fail in life. And that is just the truth. You're always going to find it easy one way or the other if you keep on being consistent. And see, that particular period, my dad was even forced to retire because he had already spent 35 good years working for the government. So imagine you have to wake up every morning and go to work and come back late at night for 35 straight years, all the days of your life. And and the worst part is that after you do all these things, you will not even be able to boast of anything, because he was spending all the money he had. Like, that is what can literally happen to you if you end up in the rat race. It's just so crazy. And immediately after he retired, he now fell sick. He had what was called partial stroke, where half of your body is not working again. So just imagine your current parents now, God forbid, imagine that half of their body is not working again. Like, who will be sending you money? And I asked the doctor, I said, what caused this thing? He said it was due to the stress of him working 9 to 5 for straight 35 years. And I knew that almost something had to be done. Like, we needed to change this situation. We needed to find a way to make him better. So I started to learn different skills. I started to try graphic design. I know people who go ahead and try POS, who try hair, selling hair, makeup, what's kind of thing. Me too, I fell into that trap too. I went to go and learn graphic design. I got my first job on Twitter. They were paying me 26k salary every month. But think about it. How much can 26k every month do for you? The current business you are doing, how much does it make for you? Is it solving your bills? That's what you have to think of. There are 1001 businesses you can do. But the real question is that, can those skills pay your bills? Can those businesses pay your bills? That is the question you should be asking yourself right now. So I fell into that trap. But when I now got to realize, like, something came to my mind, this skill cannot pay my bills anymore. I need to find a way to change it. I need to find a way to make it better and all that. And that particular point, I was even struggling because now I don't have money to pay rent. I was now living in a flooded apartment. It was just very, very terrible for me and my family. So one day I just woke up in the morning and I said, oh my guy, I need to change my story. I need to find a way. Like, my dad is in the hospital, I'm in school, I'm studying engineering, I want to graduate well, I don't want to drop out from school. So many things were demanding that you need to change, you need to up your game. So I began to search opportunities. Like, I went on Facebook, I literally was searching everywhere. I saw opportunities, some were good. In fact, in most of them I lost money because nobody was guiding me. That's why guidance is extremely important. So, but something happened in January 2020 when the breakthrough finally came, and I'll tell you how it happened. Now, when I was searching, trying to find ways to make money online and all that kind of thing, there was this particular advert I was always seeing on YouTube, seeing on Instagram, seeing on Facebook. It was literally everywhere. So I said, okay, let me just click on the advert. Let me just see what's going to happen. Like, what's the worst that can happen? Let me just click on it and try. So the advert said, okay, make money online as a student. So I clicked on it. And that advert was from a very, very random guy. And he was very, very successful, but he was just 1 year older than me. So then I was 21 and he was 22. So I was like, why would somebody that is 22 years old be making so much money like this? There's something he knows that I don't know. So I now thought about it. Okay, let me try it. Like, I knew life is not free. I 100% know that life is not free. So I knew that, okay, I needed to offer him something so that he can teach me. So I told him that I was going to become his personal graphic designer. Since I already knew graphic design, then I also borrowed money from my brother to get his mentorship and all that. Because I know that even if he goes ahead and tell me, okay, do this, if he doesn't mentor me, if he doesn't hold me by the hand, I might not go very, very far. And truth be told, following what he taught me and the advice I received from him, in less than 3 months, my story totally changed. Like, the first month I made 260k, the next month I made 400k, the next month I made 500k, the next month I made about 1.7 million. It was just so amazing. And this is like a picture of me and the person that taught me how to make money, in Dubai, chilling. Like, you can see this red arrow by the left. That's the person that taught me how to make money. You can see just an average guy, young guy just like me, and this is me. And I was just 21 then, and he was 22. And this is also Chris Annie, one of the biggest guys, and that's his wife that he's carried, behind him. And also, it's just so amazing how much money you can make and how you can change your story. Because just one information or meeting one person can totally give you the financial breakthrough you've always been looking for forever and ever. And one of the reasons why I believe this thing so much is because my pastor used to say something. I attend Koinonia Church. My pastor used to say something. The reason I believe this is because my pastor said money comes from God through men to men. So if God is going to bless you today, God is going to send somebody to give you the information you need. That's why Solomon is recorded as the richest man, not because God made 100 million appear in his house, or because God gave him the wisdom. But nowadays, God is not going to just maybe give you that kind of blank check like he gave Solomon. Obviously, even for Solomon to get that blank check, he had to sacrifice 1,000 cows. So you have to understand that there's always going to be a big sacrifice if you want to get something big. All right. So God is going to send somebody, or going to use somebody to give you the knowledge that you need to become successful. And the truth is that if I can do all these things after facing all these stuff, I lost my mom when I was 7. My dad got into a very, very terrible sickness just when I was about to enter school. If I can do all these things and still become successful, I believe you can also do it as well. And some of the life-changing lessons you can learn from my story that success has a price tag, and only those who are willing to pay the price are going to reap the reward. But the truth is that most people don't even want to pay the price, but they want the reward, and they get shocked at the end of the day. See, even Jesus Christ had to die for our sins to be forgiven. So you see, everything great requires a price. And also, your breakthrough can come from any man at any time, and you have to always be ready to take advantage. So I'm going to ask you something now. Would you agree with me that every successful person that you see out there had to pay one price or the other? Now, just think about it from the Bible perspective now. Like I told you, I'm a Christian. I'm always going to be referring to the Bible. Solomon, for God to give him that particular blank check that he used to ask for wisdom, he had to sacrifice 1,000 cows. So there's always going to be a sacrifice. There's always going to be a price. So the question you have to ask yourself now is that, are you willing to pay the price? So if you are willing to pay the price, just put your hand on your chest again and say, I, call your name, I, Praise, or I, Victor, or whatever your name is, I'm willing to pay the price. Alright. I'm going to give you a second to say it. Okay, that's good. So, now, I promise you that in this particular training, I'm going to give you everything that you need to start. Because I know it has not been easy, and that's why I want to help you. Because I don't like the fact that people are still struggling when there are opportunities like CPA flying around and people are missing it. So as I'm going to be giving you my best, I'm also going to ask you to give me your best as well. So I just need you to promise me, because I know that even you getting to this particular point of the video, I know that you are a very, very serious minded person. I know that if you take what I'm going to share with you seriously, I can beat my chest that you're obviously going to make it. So I need you to promise me that the life-changing information I'm going to share with you today is not going to go to waste, and you do everything I ask you to do so that you can begin to live a life that is free from debt and free from computer worrying. So if you promise me, go ahead and put it on your chest again and say, Praise, I promise you. Say it like you mean it. Praise, I promise you. Okay, that's good. Now, the first thing I'm going to ask you to do, just like you said you're going to do everything I asked you to do. I'm going to ask you to get a pen. I'm going to ask you to clear all distractions. So at this particular point, I don't want you distracted. You can find a place that is quiet, find a place that is chilled, a place where nobody's going to distract you. Get a pen and paper and get ready, because this particular part is where it gets interesting. And I want you to make sure you pay serious close attention to every word that is going to come out of my mouth. So if you've done that, just say it. Oh, I'm good to go. I'm good to go. All right, cool. So now let's get into it. Now, as a matter of fact, there are a lot of opportunities online. Okay, there are a lot of opportunities online. And these opportunities can help you earn good dollars online, even if you stay in the worst part of Nigeria and all you have is just your phone that you're using to watch this training right now and no capital. And CPA is one of the best ones I've seen so far, to be very, very honest. But most people are still very, very poor because they either don't know how these opportunities work, or they are not properly guided to success and end up losing their money and losing their time. That is why I want to explain to you how you can make your first $500 from CPA in just 3 simple steps, 100% guaranteed. And I'll be using myself as a case study because I see myself in you. I know exactly how you feel. I know exactly what it means to be looked down on. I know exactly what it means to want to buy something and you cannot afford it. I know exactly how it goes. So I'll be using myself as a case study and how I started in 2020, because I believe that that's the clear path that you can also use to make some money. Now, see, when I started to make money online, like I told you, I tried so many stuffs, and when I discovered CPA, I wanted to try it too, and I follow a lot of steps. But these 4 steps, or these 3 steps that I'm going to tell you, are what I followed that took me from being a broke guy to becoming a multi-millionaire by the age of 23 years. And the first step is just simply for you to understand CPA. The second step is for you to know how to get deals, and the third step is for you to know how to get people to your deals without running a single ad or convincing anybody, and the fourth step is for you to know how to withdraw money into your bank account. So it's that easy, and I'll be explaining all this step by step. Number 4 is extremely important, so I want to make sure that you stick till you watch number 4. Now, what I'm about to teach you today cost me a lot to learn. Like you can see, like I told you, that I had to pay a lot of people mentorships. Even my Dubai trips, I had to stay in a hotel that is worth over $3,000 every week, just so that I can learn from Chrisani and polish my skills and make it work. So just count yourself lucky that you're learning or you're hopping on this training for totally free. So before we even talk about the 3 steps, when I started business, I had to ask myself this: what exactly is CPA? Because if you think about it, why are you going into a business that you don't even know what it is? So what exactly is CPA? Let me just quickly explain. Now, CPA just means cost per action or acquisition, and it's the highest paying type of affiliate marketing. But the amazing thing is that people don't even know it. That's why I like to call it the Bitcoin of affiliate marketing. Imagine people that invested in Bitcoin in 2011. Now they are multi-billionaires. So this is your time for you to hop on this particular opportunity, so that in the next 2 years, you become a multi-millionaire yourself as well. Okay, you become a multi-millionaire yourself as well. Now, there are different types of companies that do CPA. There are banks, forex companies, crypto companies, software companies, and a whole lot. Now, let me explain CPA in such a way that it's going to be extremely understandable for you. Now, think about this. Imagine GT Bank now opens up and they need customers. Now, I need you to use your imagination here. I need to use your imagination and follow me as I speak. Imagine GT Bank opens up, and as GT Bank opens up, they go ahead and they are looking for customers. Now, you as a CPA affiliate, you can go ahead and talk to GT Bank and tell GT Bank and make a deal with GT Bank that, oh, I know where I can get customers for you. All you just have to do is that promise me that you're going to pay me a lot of money when I show you this. You now make a deal with GT Bank, all right? Then you now go and tell your friend Samuel, and now Samuel, Alpha, you get this bank, GT Bank. They get network issues, they'll give you good interest rates, blah, blah, blah. And once you now go and tell Samuel, is that how it is? GT Bank is that good. So then Samuel now goes ahead and deposits some money into GT Bank. Obviously, GT Bank did not collect Samuel's money, or it's still Samuel's money, but he's just using GT Bank, all right? So he now goes ahead and deposits some money with GT Bank, and once he does that, obviously you use your link or your referral code or whatever, so that GT Bank knows that Samuel came from you, all right? So now, once he now does that, GT Bank is now going to come from behind and pay you a commission. So that way, CPA has occurred. You make a deal with GT Bank, tell your friend about GT Bank. Your friend goes ahead and makes a deposit or takes an action in GT Bank. So that action can be anything. It can be make a deposit, it can be open an account, it can be anything. Takes an action on GT Bank, and GT Bank is going to pay you from behind and say, oh, thank you. So that's exactly how it works. So there are different companies that use this particular business model. There's bank, all right, like Cowrywise, OPay, banks, different companies. I'm very, very sure that when Cowrywise and PiggyVest opened, you remember when they said, oh, when your friend uses your link to open a PiggyVest account and maybe makes a deposit of 1,000, both of you get 1,000. You see, like that's CPA right there. There's crypto companies, there's software companies, there's also betting companies. There's forex companies like OctaFX now, for instance. All right, forex companies like OctaFX. Okay, that's why you see all these particular guys right here that I was telling you about. That's why you see them promoting it. You know why? Because forex companies pays the highest. These forex companies, they pay the highest. All these guys that you see here, I'm very sure you've seen them in Benz, see them enjoying. Even myself, I have a Benz myself. Because this CPA business is what is funding their lifestyle. This CPA business is what is funding their lifestyle. It is not comedy. Anybody can wake up one morning and go ahead and open a TikTok account and start doing rubbish, and people will laugh. Why are you making money from it? That's the main question. But with this CPA business, that is what all these guys are using to fund their life. And let me even show you a deep example so that you understand what I'm saying very, very clearly, and you understand it absolutely well. Now, this is a very, very good example. This is Sabinus. Okay? This is Sabinus case study. Now, Sabinus, let me show you how Sabinus has been using you to make a lot of money through CPA marketing. Now, Sabinus goes ahead and partners with a company called OctaFX. I'm 100% sure that you must have seen Sabinus talk about OctaFX many times. In fact, if you have not seen Sabinus talk about OctaFX, let me even just show you one so that you see it very clearly and you understand what I'm showing you, because I'll make sure that I expose all these people to you today so that you never ever fall victim. Now, look.
Children of God.
Now, just watch from here.
Continue. I don't want people to leave this ministry. Sorry, it's not late.
What the right now? We just come back. That's the main thing.
Yes.
I want to tell you that there's a financial tool you need in life for you to increase your financial life, and that tool is OctaFX.
Good. So you see, the reason why Sabinus is making this video is because he has a deal with OctaFX. Okay, so when he goes ahead and does that, he makes that video, show you that video. He has what you don't know is that he has partnered with this company. Now he goes ahead and tell people about OctaFX, just like you see in that particular video that you just saw now. And these people are going to go ahead and make a deposit into OctaFX. That's why he's telling them it's the financial tool, blah blah blah, whatever. So now what you don't know is that whoever among these people goes ahead and deposits into OctaFX, Sabinus is going to earn a huge commission. Now when I say huge, I really mean huge. I mean it is actually something huge. Now it's as huge as if anybody here goes ahead and deposits into, maybe even if it's 10K, Sabinus can earn even 200% commission. 200% commission means if somebody deposits 10K, Sabinus is going to earn 20,000 naira. So you can see how amazing. So if he does that over and over again, that's why you see that he has videos everywhere talking about OctaFX. So if he does that over and over again, he's going to become a billionaire, just like you've seen it for yourself already. So these are some of the other people. You can see this guy, 1xBet. Okay, like I told you, betting companies also do it. You know, this Qatar FA, you know, this is MC Lively. You can see them with their links in their bio because they take this thing very seriously, because it makes them a whole lot of money. Okay, now when I was like doing this business, I said, oh, why are these companies even paying these guys this much? The truth is that when you get customers for these particular companies, these customers go ahead and they become lifelong customers. So it's just like maybe now you refer me to the person that is selling shoes to you. If the person that is selling shoes to you is a very good person, I'll always buy shoes from that particular person. So that person that is selling shoes to you doesn't really mind you know, paying you money so that you can get those customers for him. So these companies are very okay to pay you heavily to get customers for them. Like, the amazing thing about most of all these companies that they even go ahead and brag about the amount of money they can pay you. You can see this particular company now. They say that they have paid more than $250,000 to $250 million rather to their partners accounting. So it's just for you to go there and go ahead and pick who you want, like pick the company you want to partner with, which is what part of things I'll be showing you, and earn your own $5,000, your own $3,000, your own $4,000, and relax and chill. And this is another company now. They says, you know, they say they are going to pay you $1,000, you know, CPA. CPA is the amount of commission, which means that this company is going to pay you over $750,000 to get customers for them. And I'll teach you exactly how you can get these customers for them the easiest, simple way without even spending any money at all. That's what I'm going to be teaching you in this particular training. You can see that they say they have paid over 40 million to their partners. See, literally everything is already set for you, and what's left for you just simply for you to go there, partner with these companies, and take a huge profit for yourself that they have already even budgeted for you, because they have a huge budget that they want to pay to their partners, and that is where I come in. So now I noticed some things about this business that I want to share with you. Now I noticed that this business is very easy. The commissions are very high. I noticed this thing while I was just in school, and compared to any form of affiliate marketing, because I've already heard about different types of affiliate marketing before, but this particular one pays 200% commission as compared to the other kinds of affiliate marketing that pays, you know, 50%. Now let me just even tell you what it means, what I mean here. If you are going to make a sale of 10K in any other type of affiliate marketing, they might pay you maybe 5K commission. But here, if you make a sale of 10K, you get paid 20,000 naira commission. So like literally everyone that is interested in making money online is already your customer. So you don't even need to convince anybody. These companies, they already have huge budget for you, so they are going to always pay you anytime you do your own part of the deal, and you don't need any capital to start this business. You don't need to pay these companies to partner with them. That's one of the things I'll be showing you in this particular training. And you only need your smartphone and about 2 hours a day to start making money from this business and end your money worries forever. What I simply want you to do is that I want you to imagine how beautiful your life will be if you had this knowledge, that if you pay serious attention to this knowledge that can help you print money out of thin air. Imagine the good things you buy for yourself, the laptop, the phones, the vacations, your family problem will be solved. Imagine how fat your bank account will be by the end of this year if the only thing you made from this business was $1,000 every single month. Imagine the respect you get from your family. That's why I need you to pay serious attention to me when I start going into the steps. Or just imagine, or do you want to be that person that will see an opportunity and the opportunity to pass them, then you now later cry? Do you want to remain in the same place in 2023? I don't want that for you. I want you to make sure that you become a person of value. I don't want you to be that person that your parents cannot rely on. So make sure you pay serious attention to, because we'll be diving into the steps that you need to make some money right now from this business. Now, the first step is that you need to get a deal with a company. And I got my deal as a totally broke guy. You don't need any money to get a deal with this particular company. Now, there are two ways you can get deals. Now, you can get this in less than 15 minutes. The first way is through Google search, and the second way is through recommendation. So Google search is just simply that you go, and I'll show you everything practical. I told you this is a practical training. I told you it's going to be for over 1 hour. So you need to be able to stay till the end and stick to what I'm going to be showing you. Now, the thing is that you can either get it through Google search or through recommendation. All right. So, but personally, if you want to get a deal, I'm going to recommend that you get a deal just like Sabinus and the other guys. You get a deal with a Forex company, because a Forex company is a company that, you know, who is going to pay you the most. And obviously, you, just like Sabinus, you don't need to trade. You don't need to do any of all those things. You don't need to learn how to trade. No, you don't need to do any of all those things. Okay, so now let's get a deal using Google search with a Forex company. It's very, very easy. So we just simply go to Google, and once we're in Google, we just type top CPA Forex deals 2023. So as you can see here, top CPA Forex deals 2023, because the year now is 2023. Now you go and you scroll down, leave all these sponsored posts, because you can see the reason why we have all these sponsored posts is because all these guys really want you to partner with them, just like I said. So if you keep on scrolling down, you get to this particular page. You can see these particular people now. They say up to $1,500 per sale. They really want you to partner with them. But me personally, I like this particular website. So if you click on the website, it's going to take you to the website. Now on this particular website, you're going to see a list of companies that you can partner with. Now look at what this guy said. This guy is a white guy. You can see he posted this in January 2023. He says, as Forex continues to grow in popularity, many people are looking for ways to get involved in the markets. Now listen carefully. A key method that has been gaining traction recently is the use of Forex affiliate programs. Now listen, this is the important part. Instead of investing in Forex or trading Forex, affiliate programs promote the services of traders, and you get an exchange of commission on each transaction. That you get a CPA. All right. Now this is the most important part of this particular thing that this guy wrote here. He says this commission can stack up quickly. Now what does that tell you? It tells you that you can make a lot of money from this particular business very quickly. All right, and you can, you know, and it's also a great way to build a robust source of income. Now, if you've been wondering why you see all those Yasidin Toka, Chris Clown, Sabinus, all these guys doing all those things, it's because it is a great way for them to build a robust source of income. So that the answer is, your question is answered there. So you can see different companies. You can see these companies. They say they'll pay you $800. If you scroll down now, you see everything in detail. All right, you can see this particular company now. This says $1,770 for each client that becomes active. If you check that in Naira, it's just amazing how much that is. Times 750, that's around 1.3 million that this company is willing to pay you. If you scroll down, you see more and more deals. You can see this particular deal now, $800. Let me just check what $800 is. 800 times 750, that's around 600K that this company is willing to pay you for every customer. If you go down, you still see more and more deals. You can see this particular company now. They say they are offering you $600. It's just so amazing. So let's pick this first company and try to get a deal with them as easy as possible. I told you it's very easy to get a deal. So you just go to Google and type Exness Partners, okay? Because you want to partner with this particular company. So now if you click on there, you can see it's a partnership program with Forex Market Leader. So if you click on it, all right, if you click on it, you can see the affiliate program. Now you click on it and it's going to open here. Now look at this part. They says we are the leading industry, whatever. Now look at drive traffic to Exness and we'll give you commission up to $1,850 from each client that becomes active. Just take a moment and think about it. $1,850. Why is Sabinus not a billionaire? Like, it's just, let's just leave that one for later talk. So to register with this particular company now, you just click on start now. So once you click on start now, it's going to open a registration page. Then you just put in your email, your nickname, and you put in your password. Then you also choose that you're an individual. Like I told you, anybody can do it. So you just put an individual. Then you now put CPA. Then you now choose your country of residence. Okay. So yeah, you just choose Nigeria. Now this says traffic sources. For us, we're just going to be using social media because we're not going to be using our normal Facebook. That will teach you how to get customers using Facebook. Just posting, making simple Facebook posts. Then see where they add a website. You see that it's optional, so we don't need a website. We'll leave that blank. You see where they say add comment, we'll leave that blank. Then we'll now click on submit. So the moment you click on submit, it's going to take you to they're going to send you an email that is going to give you access to your dashboard. Now let me show you what the dashboard looks like. All right, this is what the dashboard is going to look like. Let me reload this. So you see, I'm going to log in into my affiliate account. You can see my nickname here, Praise Naira, and my password. I'm going to sign in now. So this is exactly what the dashboard looks like. So on this dashboard, you can see your deals. You can see your link, your unique link that your customers are going to be using. Everything is 100% here on the dashboard. I'm going to show you exactly how you can get those customers to use the link. I will show you a strategy that will get them to even beg you to use those things. Now you can see my own particular deal. All right. You see my commission plan. You can see here for every $100 I make $150. So that means that on this particular plan I'm on a 150% commission plan. All right, but let me just give a quick disclaimer here. I'm not telling you that once you sign up with them they're going to give you that deal. In fact, they might not even give you the deal because you're a newbie. Right, but my students that I recommend deals to, like I told you, another way to get deals is by recommendation. My students that I can recommend deals to, they easily get that particular deal that pays them 150% commission. In fact, these companies will not even give you a deal as good as that. So, but most of my students, they find it very, very easy because I've been able to get a unique link that once you click on that link, it gets you that 150% deal. So I'll tell you how you can, do that by the end of this particular class as easy as possible. So that's how you get a deal. So once you do that, they are going to send your email, send an email to you with your username and password, and you're 100% good to go. So now you can see that to get $500 every month with the kind of deal I have and the kind of deal that most of my students are using, you just need 1 to 2 customers every single month. And a good example of someone that's benefited really, really from this is my student called Bolaji, who made around $559. That's around $475K from just 2 customers under my mentorship. And before we even go into step 2, I'm sure that you believe this opportunity is amazing. Like if you believe it's amazing, all right, just be happy, maybe take a sip of water so that we can go into step 2, because step 2 is a very, very crucial step. All right, so let's get to it. Now you see that CPA is an easy business that you can easily start from scratch. Just anyone who wants to make money can really, really change their life and get paid every single month from CPA and become a millionaire by the end of this year by the grace of God. Now, the second step 2, this is how to get people to your deals without convincing anybody. You're obviously not going to be convincing anyone to go about doing this particular step. You're not going to be convincing anyone to go about this particular step. So let's get into it. Now, there are 2 ways you can get people to your deals. Now, you can either, I discovered that, you can either pay Facebook to, show people your deal or whatever, or show people your post or whatever. But, I had this problem that when I was broke and all these kind of things, I could not afford all those things. So I had to devise a new way that I used. And that way is called the organic method. And it's just simply, funny enough, it's just simply using Facebook or WhatsApp status post. All right, and I will show you exactly how to do that in today's class. All right, and I'll be showing you how my students go ahead using this organic method to make a lot of money for themselves without spending any money on advertising or without boosting any post or doing all those things. Now, this is exactly how Dean here made $2,250 in July without running any single advertising. So let me just show you exactly how he did it. Now, he did it in just 5 simple steps. Now, the first step was that he opened a Facebook account. Then he also posted Forex related content. Okay, so that because people have to know that, oh, you're promoting a Forex company. Remember we said that we're promoting a Forex company. You get. Then he also went ahead to add friends. Now, these particular friends are the ones that are going to go ahead to use your link. Then he now give them a gift, start talking to them. Then he offer them something to use his company or to use his forex company or forex broker or forex link or whatever. Now let me show you exactly how to do this. Remember, I told you, you yourself, you will not be trading, you will not be doing any of all those things. You are just promoting the services of this particular company to people who need them. So let's do the first step. Now the first step is open a Facebook account. Now I'm going to be showing you Dean's Facebook account so that you see how Dean does it and how he rakes in millions and millions for himself. So this is Dean's Facebook account. This is Facebook account. You can see here it says Dean Ogbole. It's just a normal regular Facebook account, just like you know. Just a normal Facebook account, just like you know. Now you can see here, you can see him says forex, forex, crypto, whatever, blah blah blah. You can have this kind of cover photo design if you want. In fact, if you don't even need it. You can just put a nice picture of yourself if you want to. But it's just nice to have so that anybody that lands on your profile knows that, oh, you are into for just like now. So I'm going to go ahead and make a video about OctaFX. That's exactly what we're doing. But this one, we're not making any videos. We're not doing all those things. So after you now have the forex account or the Facebook account open, just like you have it here, obviously you can use the one you already have. So but if you want to have a new total new one, you can also do that as well. Then you now also have to post forex related content. You have to post forex related content. Now the reason why I'm posting this content is that so that anybody that's pictures, screenshots or whatever, anybody that lands on your profile knows that that is what you are promoting. Okay, now like I told you, this is a proper business, so you have to follow everything step by step, and it's very, very easy to follow. So once you can either get all this kind of content, you know, on Facebook, you can get them on Instagram, you can get them on WhatsApp groups, you can get them in communities, whatever. So but that can be very, very stressful. But for my students, what we just simply do is that I have a particular group where I added most of my students, or literally all my students, and on that particular group I help them post all this forex related content. So you can see it here. So you just come in here, copy this content and repost. You just come in here, copy this particular content, and they go ahead and repost. So they repost on their profiles, and once they repost on their profile, they are 100% good to go. So if you're part of my students now, you can easily just have access to that group, and you don't even need to look for any of all those contents by yourself. So the next thing you now do is that you now add friends. So where are you adding these friends, and why are you adding them? You're adding them from places where we know that people that are interested in maybe forex now, for instance, because we're using forex as an example. Maybe forex now, for instance, so that they can be really interested. And the fastest way you can get them is by, you know, going to top forex companies or going to top forex profiles or forex people in your community or in your country. So for me now, Happy Forex is one of the like leading forex traders in the country. So you can just go to his page, and you see all these people that are on his page are people that are already seriously interested in Facebook, in forex trading. So that's why I told you that you don't even need to convince them. All we're just going to be doing is that I will be using a strategy that I'm going to be showing you here. So now you see all this. How do I know that I don't need to convince them? Is because they have liked all these particular profiles. So all these people that have liked all these pictures are the people that you now go ahead and add them as friends. Alright, and how do I know that they are seriously interested in forex? It's because most of them have even gone ahead to add forex to their name. You can see it now, Oluwafisayo FX. So it is just too amazing. It is just too amazing. Okay, it is just too amazing. So now you go ahead and add all these people. You can, if you don't even have to add all of them at once. Just add 10 in the morning and add 10 in the night. That's all you do for the day. If one of them use your link, you're going to make $200. $200 should be around at least 150K right now. All right, then once you now go ahead and add, for my students now, they use something that is called the $30,000 offer template. Now this particular template is a list of where I've created a list of all these particular places that you can go and add your customers from. I update it every week, so my students just go there and add, and they chill. So you now go ahead and start talking to them. You can even give them a gift, start talking to them. People like gifts a lot. You can go ahead and tell them that, oh, see this video, do you like it? Something like that. It's just very, very easy. Then you now offer them something in order for them to use your link. All right, so like I'm telling you now, you offer them something for them to use your link. What can you offer them? Very, very simple. You offer them signals. That's the fastest way. I will not go ahead, sugarcoating anything, but what my students use to make $1,000 for themselves is signals. So we have a signal room that my students have access to, so they don't even have to look for any signal room to offer to them. Okay, this particular room here where they get their content, we also post signals there. So we just tell them that, Omo, what's up? If you sign up using my link, I'm going to give you access to this, and you make a lot of money from it. Very, very simple. They are going to use your link. It's just like maybe now I tell you, maybe you want to enter Uber, and I tell you that, okay, if you enter my own Uber, I'm going to remove 500 naira from your transport fare. You enter my own. It's the same thing. So forex traders like signals. Just go ahead and tell them that, Omo, if you use my link, and sign up, I'm going to give you access for that into my Signal room, and you can make more money for yourself. You don't have to pay me anything. That's exactly how the strategy that Dean used. And with this strategy, Dean said that it was a game changer for him. A game changer for him. Because he was having access into my Signal room, he was having the content, he was having everything that he needed to have, plus the $10,000 offer templates where he didn't even need to look for customers again. So it was just totally nice for him. That day I sent him a message. I said, okay, how much have you made this month? He said on a slow month he made $750. That's the month he's not making any money. He's making 750 times 750. That's around 562k. But the next month, he made around 1.6 million naira for himself. And this is a snapshot of how people will be interested, when you use this particular strategy I shared with you. Now, the time I was doing Facebook, these were like just 4 posts that I made on Facebook, and you can see how many people are interested. Look, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's almost 9 people interested. And seeing that I just made only 4 posts to get 9 people interested is just totally mind-blowing. And that's exactly how this business works. Okay, very, very easy. And all you just simply did was that you made posts on Facebook, just like you normally make. So normally you are posting on Facebook and you're not making any money, but this time you have the opportunity to just post on Facebook, posts that are already even there for you. That's obviously if you're my student. I've already created the post for you. You just go there, copy them, paste them, and you're making some good money for yourself. So now you see that you don't even need any website for this. You don't need any big capital. In fact, you don't need big capital, small capital. You don't need any type of capital for this particular business, and you don't even have to chase your customers about. That's if you're my student now. Because of that template that Dean used to make 1.6 million, you don't need any of all those things at all. And just like Sabinus and the other guys that you have seen lately, you don't need to be a forex trader to do this. Like, you don't have to trade. Like, there's no part where, like, if you look at the 5 steps that I said, there's no part where I say trade. I say open a Facebook account, post content, people will be interested, just like I've shown you, and once they're interested, you go ahead and you give them your link to use, because you'll be offering them something. That's just easy as possible. So you don't even have to trade forex by yourself or do any of all those shit. And running ads is not even compulsory. So you can do this thing even if you don't have any money, to start the business. Okay. And as a member of my academy now, you get access to my Signal room, you get access to my templates, you get access to everything that I give to my students to help them make $2,000 every single month for themselves. And even if you don't have any Facebook account, if you're not in the mood to open a new Facebook, you can use your current one, the one you're using right now. And you can use your current WhatsApp, which is one of the things I teach my students on how to do. And if you are the type that don't even have time, like, this video is totally perfect for you. Like, you can see Pras Baba that I told you about earlier when we started this meeting. He used about that particular business and made a lot of money for himself while he was still working for MTN. Okay, there's also Dean who also used this particular business while he was in school doing his project. So even if you don't have time, you can do it alongside anything you're doing, and make some money for yourself. So now you can see that just making simple posts on Facebook, you can literally make more money than you can ever imagine with the strategy I've shared with you and my template. So imagine if the only thing that this business does for you is make you $300 to $500 every single month. Wouldn't that be amazing? Like, it could help you take care of your bills, do so many things that you always wanted to do that money has always been hindering you. Like, personally now, I've always wanted to travel out, I've always wanted to chill, I've always wanted to enjoy myself. Even this particular Mercedes Benz now that you see here, I have a Mercedes Benz now. I've always had the dream of owning a Mercedes Benz. But now I have a Benz of my own. Before I was snapping with people's own, but now I have a Benz of my own. It's just so amazing. So the third step now is that now that you know exactly how to get your deals, you know what CPA is, you know how to get people to your deals. The next step is that you need to know how to get your money into your Nigerian account, and it's very, very easy. We won't be using any dollar account. We'll be using PayPal. We'll just be withdrawing directly with the method I'll be showing you right now. So I discovered that there are 2 ways you can make your withdrawals into your account. You can either do it automatically straight to your account, or you can do it through the manual method, using e-wallet, crypto, or whatever. Now let me even show you some of my students withdrawing so that you see how they do this thing totally practically. Now just look at this. So this guy I'm going to show you now is Bolaji, who made a lot of money from CPA and even bought himself a car with the knowledge he learns, just like you're learning right now from CPA. Just watch.
Hello, my name is Bolaji, and I came across the CDA Dollar Academy about 6 months ago, and since then I've made more than $10,000 in commission. I've been able to buy myself a new laptop, phones, and even the car that I'm sitting in was paid for by this same CPA business model. I'm even surprised how it is one of the easiest businesses that you can start, because before I came across Praise Akilami, I tried all sorts of businesses. Trust me, I tried all sorts of businesses. I tried businesses like e-commerce, information marketing, and even multi-level marketing. All these guys have been carrying supplements up and down. I did all of them, but trust me, none of them gave me the type of result that I'm getting with this CPA business model. So if you are looking to make money and change your life around, I highly recommend that you join the CDA Dollar Academy today.
So that was Bolaji enjoying himself. This is also Sani, small boy. Look at the amount of money he has made.
So guys, I'm going to be showing you how much I've been able to do with the CPA course, which is the CPA marketing course that I've done in place. I'm going to show you my dashboard live here. Now, so this is the dashboard on one of the deals we are working on, and I've been able to do 1,200, and I withdrew 400 here, which is few days ago. I withdrew 400. This is for a deal. Let's go here. Yeah, I've been able to do a total sale of $1,100, and I've gotten $500 in commission, which I withdrew, I think 7 days ago, into my Skrill account as well. So this is to show you how much I've been able to make with the CPA marketing course, and I really appreciate Akilami for creating this opportunity for us with the CPA. Thank you very much, boss, for doing this.
Good. So that's Sani right there, small boy, FUNAB student, enjoying himself. This is also Shegun.
Good day, guys. My name is Shegun Adepo. I'm a student of Praise Akilami. Via CP Dollar Academy course. So that meant ago I was looking for a way to beat the current inflation in the country. So I decided that earning dollars will help me out. So I stumbled on this course, and I enrolled for it 2 months plus ago. And having gone through the course with the tutelage and mentorship, I've been able to gross close to $2,000 in 2 months. Yeah. Having worked with several firms, several brands, like 3 to 4 brands. So I've been able to gross close to $2,000 in 2 months. And trust me, with the current exchange rate, $2,000 is, even if it is 1.5, is some good amount of money for you to earn in 2 months as a typical Nigerian. So if you ever come across this course, or just hearing Praise talking about CPA, don't waste the opportunity. Grab it.
All right, so that's Shegun right there, and all that. So like I said, personally, I normally like to use USDT. That's why you see most of my students, they use USDT to withdraw. They use what they call it, Skrill online wallets, because the rates are very, very high. You can see what Shegun says. He says he wants to beat the inflation rate, so the rates are very, very high when you use USDT. This Shegun himself, that withdrew around $2,000. That's 1.7 million into his crypto account. So I recommend to my students that they use crypto accounts, and this is some of my other students with their crypto withdrawal. So I want you to take a biro and a pen right now and write this down somewhere. What can $500, that's around $375K, do for you in the next 1 week? Just write it down. Write it down sequentially. What can $500 do for you in the next 1 week? Just write it down. Write it down somewhere. What can $500 do for you in the next 1 week? It's just crazy. Okay, if you've done that, okay. Now, the next thing I want to do is that I want to ask you, can you see yourself making $500 from this simple skill? Say to yourself that I can make $500 from this simple skill. Say it 7 times and write it 7 times somewhere. I can make $500 from this simple skill. Alright, I'm going to wait for you. Don't worry, I'm going to wait for you. Say it 7 times and write it down 7 times. There's something about the number 7 in the Bible. Alright, that number is a very, very special number. So say it 7 times and write it down 7 times. Okay. So far we've discussed what CPA is, how to get a good CPA deal, how to get people to your deals without convincing them, and how to withdraw your money into your account as easy as possible. And you see that I've discussed a lot, and I can't even cover everything step by step. Even as I love teaching you, I want to continue teaching you, but I can't cover everything step by step in just a 1 hour training today. Which is why I really, really want you to pay serious attention and choose between these 2 options I'm going to give you. Now, option 1 is that you take what I've shown you and you do it on your own. And I'm not going to stop you But here is what to expect when you get started without help or mentorship. Now, if you get started without help, you might get confused on exactly where to start. You might struggle to get good deals, and you might get frustrated on not knowing what to post. And you might even get information overload and get overwhelmed. And it could take you longer to finally get it right, because it took me about 5 months before I made a single dime, because I had nobody mentoring me or guiding me. That's why I want you to seriously choose option 2. Consider option 2. Now, option 2 is that you enroll into the CPA Dollar Academy program. That's my training program, my mentorship program, where I'll help you make it as easy as possible for you to achieve your financial goals and start earning dollars with CPA marketing. Just like all the guys I've shown you previously that have gone ahead to change their story because of my guidance and mentorship in my academy. Now, in a few minutes, I'm going to do something very, very special for you that is going to make you thank me forever. But before you decide to leave, just make sure you listen to what I have to say for the next 10 minutes. Now, remember why you started watching this video in the first place. The only reason you paused everything you had to do to watch this training this far is because you're tired of your present financial situation and you want to change your story. And you're tired of being broke every now and then, and you're tired of being disrespected due to borrowing from friends and family, and you're tired of being laughed at by the same people that you call your friends and the same people you call your family. In fact, you're tired of working 8 to 6 p.m. every single day and not making a single dime, right? And that's why you need to change your story. And I know that you're not a quitter, because if you're a quitter, you would have left this meeting since the first minute. Since the moment I started this meeting, you would have left. And you came this far because you have faith that this is going to be what's going to make difference in your life and unlock your financial breakthrough forever. And you'll be able to make enough money for yourself, to take care of your family, to take care of people you love, and you need to make it count. So today I'm going to be giving you the opportunity to earn an income that is enough to meet up and pay up your bills and pay your rent and have peace of mind, and also spoil the people you love with good money and still have more left to save. Or maybe you're in school and you want to just make life easier for yourself and you want to become a person of respect. That's why I want to personally invite you into the CPA Dollar Academy. But first, I want to tell you why I created the CPA Dollar Academy. Now, in 2021, I met Sani on WhatsApp, who was a FUNAP student, who was totally very, very poor and didn't know exactly what to do with his life. But after I enrolled into my academy, I discovered that the guy was now even able to start making a lot of money. You can see here it says, trade pay me half. I've made $1,200 combined. So this was like his first payout. So I said, okay, let me just go ahead and put it out there and help more people, because I know that there are a lot of people just like Sani who are out there who want to be financially free. So I now created the CPA Dollar Academy to empower more people who are like me, especially if you're a beginner and you really want to start earning as fast as possible from this particular business. Like Frank here was in tears when he first earned his first commission. This guy believed that he could never ever make any money, but with the teachings I gave him, he sent me a message, he said, "Omo, CPA is real, guys. I made my first commission." Like, the thing is that I want to focus on you if you're the kind of person that you need extra support, you need guidance, and you prefer to be held by the hands when you're trying something new. Just like Mr. Honest here, who I showed how to make money for himself, and he was able to shower me a lot of blessings because of my teachings and my mentorship. You can see here it says CPA or nothing. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I've always believed in the process, and I've gotten my first alert from CPA. Thank you so much, boys. Boss, or I no go finish for your head. Or if you're that kind of person that you need a system, a working system that you can easily copy and paste and make money easily for yourself, this is where you need to be. Just like Miracle here, who started this business and without even any knowledge, because she's just copying and pasting what I know, she made $250 in one single day doing this business. And this particular mentorship, that's the CPA Dollar Academy, is for a few specific people who are ready to use the step-by-step information that I'm going to share with them using just their phone to earn their first $500 in the next 10 days. Just like Credo here, who on the first day of joining the academy made $150, that's 127,000 naira for himself. Just imagine how mind-blowing that is. What I simply want to do is that I want to download my brain into your brain, just like I did for all my students, that you see them helping them to make a lot of money, so that you can now know everything that I paid millions and millions of naira for in just a matter of days under my mentorship, just like Shegun that you see that spoke just now. So that you now have the capacity to make millions and millions for yourself, which is better than any degree that you can ever have. And you can never even find this method anywhere else apart from the academy, because everything I'm going to be teaching you in the academy is purely from experience. Because I've told you my experience and I've shown you, and you know that experience is the best teacher. Only that I've taken all the risks for you. All you just have to do is copy and paste my strategies. And the academy has literally changed a lot of lives, and I want you to be next. So what are you going to get when you join the academy today? Like I said, remember that to be successful in CPA, you just need to know how to get deals, know how to get people to your deals, and know how to withdraw your account as easy as possible. And that's what I want to try as much as possible to do in the academy. So the first thing you're going to get when you join the academy is that you're going to get mentorship in the academy plus CPA Quick Bible. All right, I'm going to be teaching you step by step how to get started with CPA between the next 4 to 10 days, and you have understood everything I know about CPA and how you can get your deals. In fact, I'll show you a new way you can use to set up your Facebook in just a few minutes so that you can start using it to make a good cash for yourself. In fact, this is because I want to help you make your first cash as fast as possible so that you can now grow from there and make a lot of money for yourself, even if you are an introvert and you don't like talking to anybody. In fact, Bolaji used this thing to make this particular model that I just showed you. He used it to make around $730 in 11 days. You can see where it says that yesterday makes it 1 month since I paid for your course, and it was only when I started implementing the course in just 11 days I made around $730 for myself. Now you also get access to my CPA deal. That's my unique deal that pays me 150% commission. With this, you don't even have to go through the stress of looking for any deal on your own. Once you join the academy, in video 4, you get the exact same deal that I got with just one click. That way you don't even have to apply for anything. Just one click, you get the exact same deal that I got, that I used to make around $1,100 in just 2 weeks. Alright? And you also get access to my Signal room. Alright? On that Signal room, I normally post content that my students normally use, for their deals. All right, I'm talking of this particular Signal room here. You get access to it for 100% free just because you are a student of my academy. Now, on this particular Signal room, if you don't want to trade, you don't even have to trade it. Right? All you just do here is that you come here, copy and paste the content and post it on your Facebook. Okay, and you can also offer the Signal room to people so that they can use your link. It's just as easy as possible. In fact, if you just tell them that, oh, you have a Signal room that they can make money from, they will literally beg you to use your link using the strategies I'll be teaching you in the academy. Now, you also get the $10,000 offer template where you'll be able to copy and paste all my strategies and my scripts. When I say my script, I mean all the things I say to my customers that makes them beg me to use my link. You're going to learn everything, and you just literally be reading it off and be using it for yourself. Now you can also get a list of where you can add your customers from. This way you don't even have to search for any customers by yourself. So everything is already laid down for you, just for you to go there and use it and enjoy. Now this template that I talked about is the same template that Dean was able to use while he was in school, because obviously if you're in school you might not have time to start adding friends and all, but with this particular template you'll be able to just easily go there, add and go, instead of searching from scratch. Gift used this particular template, and that was exactly why she made money so fast after she joined the academy. Now you also get the Organic Traffic 2.0 training, which I'll teach you exactly how to attract people to your deals without convincing them. Now this particular training is going to help you get as much people to your deal without running any single advertising or spending any money on this. Like I told you, you don't need any capital to run this particular business, and this will be great for you if you are just starting out and if you have never done marketing before and you don't even like talking to people at all. You also get my CPA weekly coaching call where I'll show you every single week how to make some money, how to make more money from this business. The reason why I have this support group and the coaching call every single week, live call just like this, is because I want to never ever leave you alone. You'll be able to ask me questions, you'll be able to ask other experienced athletes in the academic questions and get personalized guidance from me and also future updates. We do this normally sometimes on Mondays, sometimes on Thursdays. That you can see me on this picture, you can see me live training while I was in my house doing this particular training. And that's not all. I've even added more bonuses to make it extremely easy for you. I call this the $500 bonus. These bonuses that I'm about to expose to you help my students make on average $500 every single month. So added to the $500 that I've already guaranteed you make in the academy, with these bonuses you can make an extra $500 for yourself. Now the first bonus is the 5 minutes per day strategy, where I'm going to show you exactly how to make money using the signals that you have access to in the academy. That's if you want to. Because with just 5 minutes per day, inputting numbers on your phone, you can make a lot of money using those signals for yourself without even learning how to do anything. Now, Gift here made $250 from these signals, when she joined the academy. You can see it says, I've never done this before. Look at what she said in the comment. Look at what she said in the picture. I've never done this before. But from just yesterday, I've made $250. If you check what $250 is, that's 250 times 750. That's around 187k. For a business that she has never ever done before. And you also get access to my free forex education. That's if you want to learn about the financial markets, become a forex enthusiast, I have you covered. I don't want you spending your money anywhere. I want to give you everything for 100% free just because you are my student. You can see this is a snapshot of the course, and you also get access to my crypto with zero capital. So I'll teach you exactly how to start crypto trading without any capital, doing it using the CPA model. You also get bonus 4, which is the WhatsApp sales force, where I'll teach you exactly how to use your WhatsApp. Just like I've shown you how to use your Facebook, I'll teach you how to use your WhatsApp to get deals, how to use your WhatsApp current constant content list, contact list to make a lot of money from people you have currently right now on WhatsApp. And you eventually turn your WhatsApp into a money printing machine for yourself. And the last bonus is the 3 streams of income, where I'll show you 3 new ways you can make a lot of money from this CPA business. And if you're going to like calculate all the value of everything I've shown you, it's going to be well over 417,000 naira. But see, the truth is that even at 400,000 naira, it's still a very, very good price, because with the knowledge you're going to be getting from this particular business, people like Bolaji here have made over 400k from just 2 customers. So imagine in a month you're getting 10 customers, you're going to make times 5 of 400k, which is just so amazing. But the question is, do you agree with me that if you invest 400k in the CPA Dollar Academy and I'm able to help you make at least 4 million naira every single month, will it be worth it? If your answer is yes, go ahead and write it in that particular paper, yes. If your answer is no, also write in that particular no, and feel free to click away from the video right now. Right? But remember, something has a price tag, and only those who are willing to pay the price are going to reap the reward. So how much does it cost to join the CPA Dollar Academy today? Now, the first set of people that you see that I'll be showing you their testimonials, most of them have to pay at least 200,000 to learn CPA from me. But for staying till the end of this video, I'm going to give you a special discount today. Now, a special discount for staying from now to the end of this training is that you'll be able to enroll into CPA Dollar Academy for just 50,000 naira only. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want to help you take advantage so that you can be able to be part of so I can be part of your success story. So here's how to make payments. Go ahead and click on the link around this video if you're watching it on the website, or if someone is kind enough to share this opportunity with you, go ahead and send him, go ahead and ask him to send you the link for you to be able to make payments. After that, you're going to get immediate access to me and also in the academy, and I'll be able to meet you and talk to you and make sure you make a lot of money for yourself. So here's what you get again, and you only be getting this deal as good as this tonight. This is an opportunity for you to finally change your story like you've always wanted to. And I know at this particular point, your mind is telling you that, oh, 50,000 naira, big money, hey, what if I fail? What if it doesn't work for me? Will I lose my money? Blah, blah, blah. See, the truth is that I understand all those things. I've been there before. That's exactly how I was in 2020. Alright, trying new things for the first time can be very, very scary. But let me ask you one question. Will giving up now solve your problem? So if your answer to that question is yes, you can go ahead and leave at this particular point. But if you decide to allow yourself to be guided under my mentorship, I'm going to ask you to make your current situation your biggest motivation. For me in 2016, it was my sick dad who worked all his life to give me a better life and give me a better future. You know, while even living in a flooded apartment, I kept on struggling. And through all these things, you know, I came out very, very well. As the faculty president in my school, I traveled abroad. I was chilling with my friends. So many things I was able to do, you know, just because of this business. For Gift here, she was tired of selling clothes on WhatsApp and not making any money. She started this business and made her first withdrawal in just 95 days. In just 8 days. You know, which is around 80,000 naira using just her phone. For Bolaji here, he was frustrated of losing his money on other stupid businesses and decided to give CPA a chance and made a lot of money for himself. For Ghana here, you know his story already. Rashba, he just wanted to give his family a better life and so many things. So I'm going to ask you today, are you going to let fear stop you from living your dream life? Anyway, you can either choose to continue earning as little as you're currently earning that can't even pay your bills, just like I was in 2020 as a designer, or you can decide to invest in yourself right now and change your story forever. The choice is totally yours. So immediately you make payments, all right, using the link, it's going to immediately redirect you, you know, to maybe my PA, or maybe redirect you to my email list so that you can join my email list, and you also join the academy. And on Mondays, on Thursdays, you join the support group, and we can always come live, and I'll keep on like teaching you to make sure you're making a lot of money, you know, for yourself. The reason why I have this live session is because I want to make sure that I help you stay on track so that you can know exactly where to start once you start this particular business. So I normally get questions from different people, you know, about this particular business. Some people will ask me and say, okay, can I do this with my phone? See, even if your phone is cracked, you can absolutely do this particular business with your phone. Even if they use rubber band and tie it, you can also do it with your phone. So people ask me, so can I guarantee you whether you can make money from it? Yes, 100% I can guarantee you. People also ask, okay, will this work for me? See, no matter your background, provided you have a smartphone, this is 100% going to work for you. Just like Gift Christopher here, who enrolled, and in 9 days she made like 80K for herself. So people also ask and say, okay, what if I have a job, I'm a busy person? See, I'm telling you that Raj Baba had a job with MTN, he still even works there, but he just does that side also so that he will be less busy, so that he will not be like too less busy. And he's quite old, so he needs his body to be moving. So Dean also did this thing as a final year student, so he's just too amazing. Let me even show you some of the results from his CPA Academy so that you see how it all goes, so that you see it clearly. Now you can see this particular one. Now you can see $130. See that company that we're talking about, Xness. You see Xness gave me daily bread. You can see this person thanking me, and all that. Say, make I motivate myself. Bigger ones, that's $130. You can see another student, $150. You can see this guy here, this too cold here. The guy that was going to farm before, you can see now he's making over $2,570 for himself. And there's also more and more accounts. You can see this guy here, $60. These are students, real students from the CPA Academy. All right. You can see this particular student now made 100,000 naira for herself. This is a girl. So like, if you think you're a girl and you think that this business will not work for you, I'm very, very sorry. You are just on your own. So are you going to pay anything else after this? No, you're not going to pay anything else after this. Once you pay your 50,000 and you join the academy, you are 100% good to go. How long until you start making money? Like, I'm telling you that Gift made her first cash in like 9 days, other students in 11 days. So yours can be earlier if you join the academy fast enough. That's just the truth. So when people say, okay, I'm scared. See, it's okay to be scared, but it's always scary at the beginning in anything you're doing in life. If you're just riding a bike for the first time, you're going to be scared. If they give you an aeroplane now to enter and ride, you're going to be scared. So it's just normal. So go ahead and click on the link around the video, or reach out to the person who shared this video with you and make payments and join the academy right now. So can you do this as a total beginner? Now, if you're a total beginner, I 100% recommend that you go ahead and join the academy, because that's what is even going to make your work easier. Because you have people that you can talk to, you'll be able to talk to me, we'll be doing the live classes and all that. Literally going to change your story forever. So how long will you have access? If you pay now, you're going to have lifetime access into the academy. So do you have to finish all the videos before you start making money? No, you don't even have to finish all the videos. Will the price change anytime soon? Obviously, yes. This is too good to be true. If you even think about it, the price is always going to be increasing. Can you guarantee that it will work for me? Yes, it's going to work for you, but don't expect that you do nothing and money is going to fly into your account. And if you don't get this today, obviously the bonuses are going to disappear very, very soon, and price is going to go up, and you'll be left confused, not knowing what to do, with the knowledge that I've provided with you. But if you purchase today, you're going to be getting ongoing support from me forever and ever. I'm going to make sure that I guide you till you make a lot of money. So once you join me now, I want you to go straight to the first welcome video in the course, where I explain step by step how you can make your first $500 in the next 10 days. So today is the day, guys. Peace out. I look forward to seeing you in the academy. I want to see you as the next person. In fact, once you join the academy, once you've been able to connect with me on Telegram, just send me a message saying, "Praise, I am here" on Telegram, and I'm going to give you special attention, and I'm going to make sure that I reply that your DM. So see you soon. See you in the academy. Reach out to the person who sent this video to you, all right? Or just click on the link around this video if you're watching it online, all right? So see you soon. Stay safe.